Hello everyone, especially to Miss Correa. In this video, I'm going to show you an AI application that can be used to assess grammar in English as a foreign language. First, the name of this application is Curipod. It's an AI slide presentation generator that, by giving a prompt, it creates interactive slides in which students can participate inside it in real time using any technological device, for instance, their cell phones, tablets, or computers. The only requirement to access this application is to sign up with a Google account or an email address. Therefore, the first step is to click on this button that says Create Lesson, and then you will have a couple of options and you have to choose the option that it is in the middle, which is this one, Generate a Lesson, since this is the one that is for free. So the next step is to fill these blanks. So once everything is ready, you click on the button here that says Get Lesson, and then Curipod will only take a couple of seconds to generate your presentation. However, if you don't want to use AI to generate your lesson, this application also has the option to create your own lesson from zero. So here there is my presentation that I already adapted. Here I have the cover of the presentation, the content with information about the past continuous tense, then I have the instructions for the assessment, and then I have two activities. Now regarding the activities that we can find in Curipod, we have 6 options, but today I'm just going to show you only 2, which are AI feedback and AI whiteboard, because these are the activities that provide instant qualitative feedback to the answers of your students. Before showing you the activities that I will use for this assessment, first, I need to explain that I will assess grammatical knowledge according to Purpura. I will assess form and the semantic meaning. Hence, for the first activity, I will use AI feedback. This activity consists on looking at a picture only for a couple of seconds, and then students will have to describe one situation that they saw in the picture using the past continuous structure. Therefore, this type of activity consists on providing a question for your students, but you have to be very clear with instructions and the type of answer that you want from your students. Thus, I explicitly wrote using the past continuous structure, because according to that, the AI feedback that Curipod will provide will be accurate with the purpose of your assessment situation. The second activity, which is AI whiteboard, consists on providing students with a set of instructions and then they have to draw their answer. Thus, the activity that I created is choose one of the following situations and draw it. So here I have 2 situations, students have to choose only one, and these situations are to describe 2 uses of the past continuous tense. First, we have to describe an action that was interrupted by another action in the past, and the second situation is to explain 2 actions that were happening at the same time in the past. To start with your assessment, you have to click on Start Now, and then imagining that you are in a classroom or in an online session with your students, a window with a QR code will appear on the screen and also the pin of their lesson. So your students have to scan the QR code, or they enter to Google, internet, and they type goody.live, and then they have to enter with the pin of your lesson. Once you begin with your lesson, you just change the slides, and for each activity you have the option to set a timer so students complete the task in a specific time. When the time is up, you click on providing instant feedback, so each student will receive their feedback. Additionally, all the answers will appear on the board so you can share them with the whole class. So now let's talk about the assessment principles that are present in this application. First, the ones that are strong. we have validity, since this application can be used to teach the contents as well as to assess them using the same strategies and activities. Then we have practicality, because you don't have to waste a lot of time creating the materials and providing feedback, because Curipod can do it for you only in a couple of seconds. Then we have washback, since it provides instant qualitative feedback to learners, and besides, all their answers and feedback are stored so you can check them at any time. Then the assessment principle that is weak, we have security, since students have to use a technological device to complete the task, so it is easier for them to cheat during the assessment. And finally, as you can see, reliability is in the middle, because on one hand, this tool is strongly reliable since the assessor is an AI, therefore it won't have any bias or prejudice towards a certain learner. However, you cannot control the feedback that Curipod will provide, since there isn't any rubric or guideline that you can give to this application to assess exactly what you want. Thus, you need to be very specific with instructions. There is an option that allows you to customize the feedback, but for that you have to pay. Finally, some future recommendations for you as a teacher if you want to use this application to assess your students. First, you need to give clear instructions so the feedback will be as accurate as possible. Also, you need to take into account the resources, because you as a teacher, as well as your students, you're going to need technological devices and internet connection. Also, something that I really like about this application is that it provides students with multiple means of expressions, since they are allowed to write and to draw. And finally, I will say that this application is perfect for formative assessment, since it gathers and it elicits all the answers of your students, and they are stored so you can check them at any time, and you can make pedagogical decisions regarding your methodologies and the type of assessment. And here are the references. So that was everything for my video. I hope that all the information presented was useful for you, and thanks for watching.